Yes. What if everyone said it just a little more? Would the world be a better place? A nicer place? At MU Health, we're certain of one thing, that yes makes the world a healthier place. Yes is the strength to fight doubt, the fuel to find cures, and the unbreakable resolve to keep pushing further. At Mid-Missouri's only academic health center, yes isn't just changing lives, it's saving them.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, October the 5th. We've got a couple of things to talk about today with events that are going on this weekend, and hopefully you'll want to attend both. We start first of all with Adam Saunders. Good to have you here.
Pleasure to be here.
Adam Saunders with the Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture. You're here to promote the Harvest Hootenanny.
That's right. This coming Saturday is our 7th annual Harvest Hootenanny, believe it or not.
Now, what is the Harvest Hootenanny?
It's a big celebration at the end of the season where we shut down Smith Street there at the Urban Farm, and we serve a big Missouri meal to everybody. Everybody's invited, and we have live music and games, beer and wine, and it's just a great way to celebrate the end of the season. It's a fundraiser for our organization, and it's just a great way to get a big group of the community together to celebrate good food, a successful season, and to raise some money for our programming that helps people climb the learning curve of gardening and education.
And this has been a good year for gardening.
It has been.
We were due for a good year after a couple of years of bad, but I think almost everybody had bountiful crops.
Indeed, yeah. It was a good year at the Urban Farm, and then we do backyard garden mentoring with folks all over town, work with school gardens, and everybody's garden did really well.
How many people are you hoping will show up for this event?
We're expecting about 1,200 people there.
You're going to be able to handle 1,200 people?
Yeah, we work with the Rockbridge Area Career Center, the Culinary Arts Program, and they prepare all the food. The students do a great job. They come out and harvest the greens, cook all the food, serve it. It's a great learning experience for them, too.
And then everybody's eating there.
That's right.
Do you have tents set up?
That's right. We've got a great place to eat all over the farm and seating. And something new we're trying this year is we have tickets available for the event. So if you can go online now to our website, columbiaurbanag.org, you can buy a ticket in advance. And we're trying something new, like we always have. We've got a suggested donation of $10 for the meal and a $10 donation for the beer garden. But we accept any donation for low income and kids.
And you're not going to turn anybody away?
No, of course. If you can come in and eat. But something new this year is for $50. You'll get the beer garden wristband, the meal, and we'll give you a high five at the door.
Oh,
and then for $100, we'll give you the meal, the beer garden, a high five, and a hoot hoot. And that's just a way to raise a little extra money for our organization. It's a lot of fun out there at the front door, and it's a great meal. The culinary school does a great job, and so we're looking forward to the weekend.
All right. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you have good weather. People get tickets how?
They go online to our website, columbiaurbanag.org.
All right, you got it. Adam Saunders, thank you so much for coming by.
My
pleasure having you here. Now, that your event is on Saturday. We're going to talk about a special event that is coming up on Sunday, October the 9th, and it's Blessing of the Animals. And we've got my good friend over here, Dr. Michelle Marshall from Horton's Animals Northeast, and Reverend Tim Carson. Good to have you here. And this event is at your church, right?
Yes, it is.
At the Broadway Christian Church.
That's and it's at 3 in the afternoon.
Okay. So, Dr. Marshall, tell me about how did this come about, the Blessing of the Animal?
Well, we've been doing it for about 6 years. It was Tim's idea, and he came and we talked about it and kind of came up with a way to do it. We have it outside, which is nice.
Yeah.
So far, the weather has cooperated, and we have special speakers, and everybody can bring their pet or their farm animal or whatever they would like to bring.
I think this is it's really so special, the fact that you're taking the time to bless the animals, because they are a part of our lives. They're a very important part of our lives. Anybody listening to us or watching us that has a pet and genuinely cares about your pet, you know what I'm talking about. And giving them a little extra blessing there, especially some of them can use 2 or 3 blessings, but it's really special and it's nice. You're going to have 3 separate speakers, right?
2.
Two speakers, but the topics are?
So we're having Francesca Taco, who is from the Tiger, which is Together in Grief, Easing Recovery, and she's going to talk about the services that they provide. They're based at the vet school, and it's a free service to people who perhaps are grieving the loss of a pet.
Lost a pet. And it takes time. It's just like losing a member of your family, losing a human. It takes time. You go through that grief period when you lose a pet. Right. And what else are you talking about?
Dr. Gretchen Carlisle is coming. She is a researcher in the human-animal bond, specifically in kids with autism and how pets can help in those families and situations.
I heard a news story just this morning on NPR talking about how important pets are to children who have autism. Being in the house with a pet makes them more responsive, according to this study. Now, Tim, how will the blessing go? How is this going to work out?
Well, after we have a service and we reflect on St. Francis of Assisi.
I think of Dr. Michelle Marshall in that St. Francis of Assisi
exactly. St. Francis and Michelle, they're both healers, right?
They are.
And
this woman has such a special bond and love for animals. She has a way with animals.
Mm-hmm. And St. Francis is the patron saint of animals. And so, my wife and I were in Assisi some years ago, and it's a charmed place, and you can imagine his harmony with all of creation and the animals. And so among Christians, this is the celebration that recognizes that our human family is not the only family of concern, but the animal kingdom, all of creation. So we kind of move away from our androcentrism and move out there to understand that our animal companions are dear friends, and that the animal kingdom has a value of its own, not just related to our human kingdom, but to they have intrinsic value. And so it's a great affirmation. And in the service, we talk about St. Francis and that kind of harmony. And then we have a moment. And the moment is a pastor moves among all of our animal friends and their owners, and we bless them. We ask their name, and we lay hands on the animals, and we ask maybe what the need is. And sometimes they're sick, sometimes they're old, sometimes they're cranky, whatever that is, and we have a blessing.
Tears to my eyes because it just really is very, very special. And if you can't bring all of your animals, maybe you can bring one or two, and they can carry the blessings home to the other animals. So what time is it?
It's 3 p.m. And if you're lucky, Michelle's son might bring his. What kind of crab did he bring there one time?
Well, he had hermit crabs, yes.
Are they still with us?
No, they're not.
Oh, well, we have a little thing of memorial for animals we've lost, so maybe we'll give thanks for them.
All right, so it'll be Sunday, October the 9th at Broadway Christian Church at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Blessing of the Animals, and everybody is invited to come with your animals. Thank you, Dr. Michelle Marshall, Martins, and Tim Carson, pastor of Broadway Christian Church. It's a pleasure having both of you here, and we'll see you on that Sunday with two of ours. All right?
Good.
Have yourself a nice afternoon. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening.